The only three pieces of content that you need to be successful, to get clients from your Instagram. Very, very simple. Okay. These strategies help Jesse, like literally 18 hours ago, get to 7,000 MR, fill 6 clients signed, 3 month paid in full. And I can go on and on. The coaches that are crushing it. You see my content, you see my videos. My coaches win, bar none, right? So I'm literally going to show you the exact strategies that you need to be doing, the exact post, right? 3 posts that you need to be making to generate thousands and thousands of dollars for your coaching business. Okay, so two things. Number one, and you've heard me say this before, and I genuinely mean that. Like, if you have low attention span, you really don't want to build a successful online coaching business. So you might as well tune off, right? But if you want to get free game, you want to level up your coaching business, like buckle up, it's going to be great. And the last thing is, if you need help implementing any of this into your coaching business, check the link down below where my team and I will guarantee you results, guarantee you 5 high paying clients and all the systems you need. There you go. Call to action. And if you want to subscribe to your boy, right? So a lot of you guys like my doodling one for some reason. I don't know why. I'm going to disappear for a quick second, but I'm going to go ahead and doodle. Basically show you the exact content that you need to be making, all that fun stuff, right? And if you're new here, I'm drawing on my mouse. So if you see a lot of abbreviations, typos, whatever it is, be patient. I'm literally drawing on my mouse, right? So as we know, right, mainly like IG is your funnel, right? Probably using Instagram to like, get followers, let's just say get leads, book calls, make sales, all that fun stuff. Okay. You don't need if you're like literally below 10K a month, you literally don't need a fancy website. Arguably, if you're at 20K, you don't need like a landing page. I have people seen get to 20, 30K by just their Instagram account link. That's it, right? You can use a free community model, but that's a whole different thing. A free on school, right? I don't want to jump ahead, so I'm sorry if I overwhelm you. If you're like, AJ, what are you talking about? It's a school community. But let's talk about the exact content that you need to be making. Now, these 3 pieces. Warning, you don't need to be dancing. You're not going to be making yourself a fool of like, hurting your credibility, doing dumb stuff, TikTok trends, Instagram trends to get attention. Like, this isn't one of those videos. So sorry to burst your bubble if you're looking for me to teach you a new dance move. But these are the exact strategies you need. Now, number one, if you've been here before, I'm not going to say this again because I've said it so many times in my video. You need to make sure you have one clear offer, okay? In order for this to work, right, you need to be clear on who you're trying to help, right? So are you helping men? Are you helping women? Are you helping people with their mindset to double their revenue? Are you a fitness coach? Are you a therapist? Whatever coach you are, like, you need to be clear. The more clear you are, the better, right? So that's number one. Make sure your offer is clear. I'm not going to get into that. I have a bunch of videos that show you how to craft your offer, how to generate your offer, et cetera, et cetera. So let's talk about the 3 pieces of content you need. We're going to get right into, okay? And I literally wrote it down because I don't want to forget, right? So if you see me looking to my left, it's because I literally sat down. I was like, you know what? What's something that can give value to you guys right now? And literally I'd like spend a lot of time on this, right? Because I was like, what are the 3 major pieces of which, right? So which is going to be number 1. Okay, I'm going to get into detail. Is proof content. Okay, basically it's like proof on what you do, right? In the sense of like who you helped, testimonials, build, and it's really great for one thing, which is building trust, right? Now, if you're brand new and you don't have like a lot of proof, honestly, I'm gonna burst your bubble right now. I'm gonna hit you where it hurts. You should be doing it for free. Meaning get a couple beta clients, get some testimonials. Do you need testimonials to start getting clients online? No. But you will increase the likelihood you get a client because you're having so much proof, right? If you go on my YouTube, like right now, I have to do that type of stuff to show you proofs to get you to pay attention. It's the same thing for other people, right? If you don't know me and you just see my video for the first time, I literally had to show you that proof. It's the same thing your prospects think about you. Okay, the next thing is, okay, value content, okay? Value content is very simple. It's like self-explanatory. Like, basically, I say tips, but I don't like to say, oh yeah, just do tips. Like, I basically like to do like, believe, I call them like, I'm probably gonna spell it wrong, but so whatever, it is what it is. Belief shifting content. Like, basically, like, I can say, like, for example, if I say, hey, you don't need a website, you just need the Instagram. Here are 5 ways to use your Instagram, right? I'm shifting a belief for some people because some people may be thinking, oh, I thought I needed a website. Maybe some people that do websites be like, yo, that's a lie. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's a belief shifting content. That's ideally what you want to create on your thing, right? So, because you don't want to be here, 5 tips on how to lose weight, 5 tips on how to generate more money for your business. It's generic. Well, is it still valuable? Yes, but I want to like shift the beliefs of my target market, if that makes sense, right? Very, very simple. We'll get into that later, right? And the next thing is, which is one of my, actually, I can't say it's my favorite because all of them are. Okay. I'm gonna spell it all, but I'm gonna do the abbreviation later on. Conversation. Basically, conversation content, and this is self-explanatory, like literally talking to your people, right? The money is made in the conversation, right? If you're relying on them to just, hit you up for whatever service you're offering, good luck. Like if you're just relying on them to see your posts, inquiring with you, booking a call with you, it's possible, but in the beginning, it's not. Like it's not likely, right? People now are like they need more trust, and I cannot emphasize enough. Like this is like the utmost important because if you don't have trust with your market, people are not going to care what value you give, nor are they going to care about having a conversation with you, right? They might have a conversation with you, but it won't translate to you booking a call, right? And therefore, you're going to need to be booking a call. So very, very simple. So how can we create these three pieces of content? Like this is literally, I'm going to create that's my thing of a funnel, right? This is literally all you need: proof, value, conversations, and you need to be consistent with this type of content. Get used to talking about the same thing over and over again. I tell my coaches this time and time again, like you're going to talk about the same thing over and over again. Like for me, like I love y'all. Absolutely love y'all. But what do you care about? You care about getting clients. You don't care about anything else. And I talk about getting clients in all my videos just in different ways. So for your niche, you're basically going to be talking about the same thing over and over again, just in different ways, right? You need to be consistent. Very, very simple, right? And then when you're consistent, you're going to book calls, right, with this. And then from there alone, you're going to, make money. That's the basic funnel, right? You're consistent with this, right? Therefore, it's going to lead to calls, and therefore it's going to lead to money, right? So trust content is very, very simple. Let's talk about trust, right? I'm going to go into some detail, but some of this is like self-explanatory, right? So if you have testimonials, right, a good one is like, I'm going to put before and after. This is what it stands for. Before and afters are very, very crucial and very, very consistent, right? You got written testimonials, which is like, so even if it's something simple as like, hey, like for example, like I've always said this, like I have a fitness background. So someone used to say, dude, today's workout was amazing. Take a screenshot of that, post on your story. If you're a mindset coach, oh dude, thank you so much for the text message today. It really uplifted me. Like that is proof content. You don't need this big change. You really, really don't. You don't need this like crazy before and after. Like, would it be helpful? Yes, it will, right? But this is going to help build trust. If it's just, before and afters, if it's written content, if it's like, a client, for example, video, like a testimonial. This is why it's important. Like, and I said this before, like have beta clients. Like if you're just starting off and you're not making money, you should have no shame. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Like literally, like I was doing 3.5 months of coaching for free on my earlier days, and just to collect as much testimonials data as I possibly could, right? So before and afters are very, very crucial. Written testimonials, client, and then guess what? You're probably going to be posting about it every single day, because then sometimes you guys are going to think, oh my God, AJ, I post about this all the time, or how many I can't post about it no more. People are not going to remember. The Instagram is moving so fast. You literally can use the same testimonial every single day, every single day, every single day you can, right? Like don't overwhelm yourself. Like just because you show somebody something one time is not sufficient enough. Like you're gonna have to show them over and over and over and over and over again. Very, very simple, right? So trust content is good for that, before and afters, and then we'll get into this later, which is value, right? Value is good for building trust, right? But the most important thing, guys, I want you to understand, right, is like in today's society, this is the utmost important: trust. I love y'all. If I've never met you, if I've never talked to you, I design my YouTube videos very simple to give you as much value as I possibly can. I want to give you everything. I want you to take this stuff and I want you for it to work for you. I want you to crush it, because you know what I want? Then I'm going to want you to book a call with me down below, right? Enroll, have me work with you hands on, get you even more results. That is why I design my YouTube videos the way I do, because I want to give so much value. But I want to show you how I can help you. But I do that by building trust. Very, very simple. Literally all my YouTube videos are that, just building trust, right? I want to give you free game, and I want you to book a call with me, and I want you to enroll my program eventually and help me scale you really to the moon. There you go, right? I'm not going to lie to you, right? Very straight shooter. Anyways, so trust is very simple. Proof is proof is in the pudding. The next thing is value, okay? Now, I'm going to get into a little bit, but not, I said that earlier, right? I'm going to get into it in the sense of value, right? Like value, there's a lot of things, right? I tell people this, right? It's like, You give away the secrets and you sell the implementation. Like I literally give everything. Like sorry, like I give so much away. Like and especially in our market today, there's too much information. So the information you have, I'm sorry, it's not like sacred. It really, really is. And like ChatGPT is really, really good. Google is really, really good. YouTube is really, really good, right? So I try to give you value, but I mentioned this earlier, right? About like, belief shifting, okay? So like basically what I want to like touch upon this, right, is like I want you, right, and this is my best analogy of a brain, right? I want you to think, okay? I want you to think because if I am giving you value in a different way and shifting the way you think about something, therefore making you think, I'm more likely to get you to book a call with me, right? And then to start to keep coming back and watching my videos. It's the same thing with your content. Same thing with your favorite creators. You might be thinking, okay, AJ, what the hell are you talking about? Let me give you a good example, right? Whatever you believe in. Like I believe in Jesus, right? I believe in God, right? That's my belief, right? So you look at, you look at the time with Jesus, right? That very, very simple that when he would go around preaching his message, right, over and over and over again, right, he would always get people to change the way they think, right? He was speaking a lot of parables. Parables are just basically teaching a method, but also like getting them to just change their perspective, change the way they think, being like, this is how I want to talk to you, but I'm going to make you think. That's the basis of it. And you look at any person that rose to power in our history, look back at any single person that rose to the heights, they got people to change the way they think. And if you can do that with your content, you will get your followers to be like, huh, I never thought of it that way. For example, oh, I can lose weight and still eat the food that I love. Oh, I can double my revenue and not have to work more. I didn't think about it that way. Let me keep watching John. Let me keep watching Joe. Like that is the type of thing, right? So give value consistently, but just don't be generic with it. Actually think, and literally, no one can tell me that oh, well, what do I do? Literally, like ask ChatGPT. It is not that hard. Make sure your ChatGPT is programmed like, and you're talking to it every single day like a person. It will get really, really good in the type of content that you need. Very, very simple. Okay. So value is, getting people to shift the way they think, and then they're more likely to take a desired action, be your little, your fans. And that's the truth, right? No matter how big of a following you are or small following you are, right? You can do this, and you just do this consistently, right? You give value, free game. Like I said earlier in the video, can you get people to to book calls with you, scale and everything without like shifting their belief and just being generic? Like, here are 5 tips to do this. You can, but you're just gonna blend into everyone, right? You wanna the key to marketing is you want to look at what everyone else is doing and you want to do the opposite. Very, very simple, right? So the next thing is very simple, and I'm gonna make a whole new one. Is the type of content you need is like conversation. Like I'm just gonna put. Let me actually do this because it's gonna bother me. My eraser didn't come up. Convo. Very simple. Creating content. This is like easy to talk about. CTA, right? Stories, post. I'm gonna put right here outreach. Like this type of content that you need, and like, hey, here are 5 ways to do this. If you need help implementing any of this stuff, comment keyword down below. Make a story. Hey, here are 3. If you're looking to get blank and blank, like comment this down below, and I'll send you over a free guide. It doesn't have to be a free guide. Get creative with it. Do it every single day. Right? The money is made in the conversation, especially when you're just starting, right? People are just gonna be watching you, but they're never gonna take action. Like I'm sorry, let me be more specific. They will take action, right? It's just gonna be a lot longer of a process because you're just starting, so you probably suck, or you probably like your content sucks, right? So you need to do the outreach. You need to just have to post to get them to raise their hand. And literally, like, here's the crazy thing about it. I'm gonna grab my phone for this, right? Here's the absolute insane thing about it. The fact that you can grab your phone, make a story right now, and be like, hey, like, I'm gonna give you an example. Hey, are you a coach and you need 5 high-paying clients guaranteed? Vote down below and I'll send you over a free resource on how I was able to scale my coach Robbie to 40K per month. Comment that down below, or vote down below and I'll go ahead and send it over to you. Like, that's it. And then people will reply, and guess what? I'm gonna burst your bubble too. Sometimes people will not reply, and then you do it every single day. Can you imagine? Think about this. Just really think about this, right? I talk about consistency a lot with coaches, right? If you do it every single day, and let's say worst case scenario, you get one person to respond a week off of consistent stories that have a poll, is that like, that's 4 conversations and 4 potential book calls. You see how it is? Like just start conversations. Like, you want to engage in them, and conversations, like, when even if they don't trust you and they're engaging in conversation with you, you're saying the right things, you're chatting with them, like you're showing them that you're a real person, they're kind of trusting you a little bit. Now they're more likely to book a call with you. It's very, very simple. A lot of coaches don't do this. Like, this is the 3 type of concept, like, pieces that you need. Like, always remember, and I said this before, I'm not going to get into it. You need a good offer, and you need to make it sexy, tangible, all that fun stuff. You need to provide proof, right? If you don't have any proof, go get proof. Work for free. Get some content. Like, very simple, right? You're not too good for that, right? Value. You need to give value for a consistent time, whether it's, tips, shifting beliefs, just giving free game. YouTube videos. Start your own YouTube channel. Oh, AJ, well, I'm not gonna get that many views. You're probably not. I mean, my earlier videos were like 0 views, 2 views, and it just compounded over time to, at the time of this video, we're almost at 400 subscribers, and we're just growing every single one. And yeah, just engaging in conversations. This is all the type of content pieces that you need. So if it's not any of this stuff, you're just spinning your wheels. Like, this probably won't make you go viral. Sorry, if you're looking for a strategy to make you go viral, I'm not the one for you. But I can tell you right now, this strategy will make you a lot of money, because it'll be very specific. You're going to get people to raise their hand. You're going to book calls, right? You won't be doing dumb trends, dumb stuff to get attention. You won't. You are going to be very, very specific on who you're going to help. And this type of content, it's helped my coaches like Robbie, Scale, Matt, Tyson, Jesse, a bunch of coaches, right? That just get guaranteed results working with us. So that's it for this video. If you're here to the end and you've just been watching my videos consistently, I love y'all. Appreciate you. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to your boy. And if you need help implementing any of this stuff and you're just ready to take action, we guarantee you results, bro or girl. We guarantee you results. So book a call down below, and I will see you in the next training. Peace.